guys chose correctly. It is Girl Dad. Hello and welcome to twitch.tv/Kyle Phillips Fun. The name's Kyle Phillips and I'm a
fun guy. And an angry guy.
Whoa, tier 3, incredible. That's the highest level of support.
Hey, MGM, welcome in.
MGM Studios 88 just subscribed at tier 3. We made it to Virginia
Mina.
on Sunday.
Oh, I made it to Virginia. Nice. Lakin in the house. The protractor of the family. Jadzia with some hot bitty dancer in the house.
Tier 3.
Let's clean up this mess. Sorry, I've got lunch. Oh my god. We got a hype train.
Hype train started.
Doing the AM streams.
Hey, Joe Marie, welcome in. Sam riding in on that hype train. What up, Sam? 45 stream streak, Lakin. That's insane. Sarcastic and Bud, hello, welcome in. The published author of the family, Kristen.
Tier 3.
Welcome in, Kristen. Hello, one. Hello, all. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to be eating lunch. Good to see you, too. How was everyone's weekend? I haven't seen you guys since Thursday. Hey, Fairy Tale. Welcome in. We're going to be doing some co-working streams. I got a lot of editing to do. I have vacation next month. Can't wait. Nice.
Hey, thanks for the
Hey,
follow.
Zelbrina.
Welcome to the family.
How'd you find me? Why'd you find me? There you go, Joe Marie. Man. I literally walked in my house 5 hours ago. Oh, nice. Very cool. Sabrina's my wife. Who's nice. From the airport. Walked in my house 5 hours ago. You'll be all right. That Aleph girl, I know you went through something tragic, but yes, Kristen, I am. I had a little nap. That's why I'm late. Okay, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. Wait, hold on. Let me do that again. Let me start from the beginning. Oh, nice, MGM. Hell yeah. How you liking the house? Hey, Trina Trey, how are ya? Oh, nice, Kristen. Hell yeah. Space Battleship Tiramisu. Allie the Ring Girl. Yeah. It's alright. Like I said, I got some editing to do. Might as well share some stories. But because I started late, normally I'd be like, I'll go a little late or something, but I do have a session at 4. Remote session, but yeah, I have to be. Despite starting late, I do still have to be done at 4. What is that? You guys see all those little guys pop up? You can join twins fart at the same time. Not who decides when to do it. Oh.
Two conjoined twins fart at the same time. And if not, who decides when to?
Shower thoughts from Ark. What's up, Ark? Appreciate the 1,000 biddies.
Tier 3.
How was your weekend? Hey, welcome to the stream.
The back of the throat of the family.
Jerry, how are you? Welcome in. Yes. I would make that noise, but I would choke on my taco shells. Hey, Aiden. Aiden, I like how you have your, like, charcuterie board of sounds to announce yourself. Last few days off because of the snow. Ah. Man, me and Chris on opposite sides of the country, we're dealing with flight stuff. Did anyone go to the Bangor, Maine con that he was at? Oh, nice, Aiden. Hell yeah. All you can eat wings. Well, that's dangerous. Oh, nice. Nice rose there, Fairy Tale. Oh, you ruined your dress. Uh-oh. "40 streams, 40 weed MFT." What is MFT? Couldn't go anywhere. Hey, Glow is here. So I'll summarize basically for Chris. So he was at the con Saturday. Weather starts canceling all flights. Sunday, flights canceled. Monday, flights canceled. Tuesday, flights canceled. So he is like, I gotta get on top of this if I want to get home. Oh, Fairy Tale 45. Oh, I see. Okay, right on there. So it's his story, but long story short, he rents a car, so has to skip the con Sunday. Early Sunday morning, drives to Boston, gets a new rental,
Thanks for the follow.
drives all the way to Charlotte. It's a 13-hour drive, total 16 hours. So that then he can fly out of Charlotte back home. He got in last night. Oh, no, he got in yesterday afternoon. Good Chloe. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Jackie? Welcome in. Kite. Welcome in, Kite. But that's Chris's story. I'll try and not stray too much. Heading to Alaska. American Airlines DFW to Seattle. Got a 3-hour layover in Seattle. We have a Alaska Airlines flight, Seattle to Fairbanks. There's no Admirals Club in Seattle, but there's an Alaska Lounge. I was like, well, I have an Admirals Club membership, wonder if they let me in. I was getting all ready. Apparently, you know, Alaska is a partner airline to American Airlines. So if you have an Admirals Club membership, you get into the Alaska Lounge. Hell yeah. So me and Kara go in. And it's legit. For those of you who like do the airport lounges that fly a lot, it's like Admirals Club, Alaska Lounge, Flagship. Flagship is Americans' like elite lounge. If you fly internationally and have a membership or are flying first class. Welcome to the stream. CEO of Alaska Airlines, Lexi Richter.
Tier 3.
What's up, Lexi? Very big. Alaska Lounge, very big. The most comfortable lounge I've ever been in. Food, solid. Better than Admirals Club. Not as good as the Flagship Lounge. But, like, still, I was like, oh, man, what a way to spend a layover. Like, great lounge. Then we get on our flight. Get to Fairbanks. Lincoln. And then do the con. And man, Alaska was cool. Oh, no, I got you, Chloe. Thank you for thinking of me. Alaska was cool. I mean, it was literally freezing, like intensely freezing, like minus 27. Like you walked outside when we landed, immediately started coughing because it's like the cold air just like dries out your lungs immediately.
Domain expansion. Infinite diamonds.
Now, in hindsight, so I was offered to come out a day early. So instead of flying out Friday, fly out Thursday. And man, but I was already going to be gone basically 4 days, me and Kara. So we were already asking the grandparents kind of a lot, you know, to watch the kids, take them to school, take them to ballet, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's like another day of that, another day of taking them to school. Like it was already, we felt like it was too much to ask. So we're like, no, appreciate it. We'll just come in Friday. You know, we're going to miss out on some stuff. Man, we missed out on dog sledding. We missed out on the Aurora Borealis. Both of those things were Friday. Saturday was the way to go back. We're going to go back to the Aurora Borealis. There was a blizzard. Couldn't see it. And then, had we stayed an extra day after, which we ended up doing anyway, for reasons I'll tell you in a minute, we could have done curling. There was a curling place right next to the convention. I was like, hey, any way I can, like, do some curling? And he was like, actually, we're going to do that Monday. Are you staying? And I was like, no. What we did get to do Sunday night was we went to the ice carving championship. A snake is here. And that was really cool. Like, we didn't get to see them actually carving because that was during the day, during the con. But we got to see them all done. All the different pieces, and like they even had like ice checkers and like ice putt and stuff, and went sledding on ice. Oh yeah, like, and I know. Played hockey, I guess. But yeah, and then the con itself, man, like, it was real cozy. Everyone was super nice, and this is a Nerd Street Con. Well, probably my favorite con group. I've known them for a while. Ben is the showrunner. He's awesome. It was great. And I will say, I was impressed with Fairbanks' music taste. You know, because I do my playlist. These Gen Zers, Gen Alphas, were adding Nirvana, Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, Metallica. I was like, whoa. I was impressed. And everyone was just real cool, real chill. Like, honestly, Alaska feels like cold Texas. And I bet to Alaskans, Texas feels like hot Alaska. Like, the vibe, it just real similar vibes, real chill. You know, I don't know. It was cool. I was digging it for sure. I would love to go back. But only if there's a way to not get there via Alaska Airlines. Y'all, I think I would fly Spirit before I'd fly Alaska again. I like it. Hey, Lexi 30 stream streak. That's how bad it was. Okay, let me throw it down. Imagine that. So, our flight Monday is at 8 a.m. So you got to wake up at like 5:30. 5, actually. We had to wake up at like 5, 4:45, 5 to be in the lobby at 5:30 to get over to the airport. However, Kara and I kept our bodies on CST the whole time. So waking up at 4:45, no big deal. To us, I was waking up at 7:45. 8 a.m. flight? No, to us, 11 a.m. flight. No big deal. No big deal. Got an hour layover in Seattle. And I knew, man, it was too tight. I hate booking flights with this tight of a layover, but it was the only option. It's like, well, I hope everything's all right. Slight delay, like 10 minutes, like a normal delay. I wouldn't even call it a delay. You know, it happens almost every time where it's like, well, we're going to get off the ground. We're still waiting to deplane, still waiting to clean. Like, okay, no big deal, no big deal. We get on the plane. Everyone's waiting. Like, this is going to be great.
Whoa, tier 3, incredible. That's the highest level of support.
Tier 3.
Welcome.
Holy Murdy just subscribed at tier 3. I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug.
Welcome to the stream, the father of the holy murder!
The stream has been #blessed by the patron saint of gift subs of the family. Spam it in chat. Holy, why are you awake, my dude? Hey, Kaniskak. Ah! Why are you the resident green eagle? Lakin does pound blessed. It's only 5 a.m. All right. Hey, Duke, and welcome in. Get on the plane. Now, mind you, this is Fairbanks, Alaska Airport, and Alaska Airlines. Two entities that are very used to operating in cold weather. Dragonsmith, man, hey, congrats. You said from the wife and I.
Tier 3.
Oh, I got you, Kinniska, right now. Not yet. No bag yet. Bagwards. Were they Braxton Hicks or something? Still waiting on the child. Are you going to cut the cord? Oh, hell yeah, Fairy Tale. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's getting close. Hey, you get to spend more time as husband and wife. Yeah, hell yeah, Dragonsmith. Oh, really? I'm always of the opinion I'd rather regret doing something than regret not doing something. Oh, you did your own. Nice. Oh, not yet, Deku. Not yet. Very soon. Lurk. Hey, what's up, Tech? Okay. We're on the plane. Like 8:15 a.m. Got a tight chicken tacos, Kniska. Got a tight layover in Seattle. But we're on the plane. We're pushing off from the tarmac. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Clock's ticking. We gotta get in the air. What's going on? This is your captain speaking. Oh, wait, hold on.
This is your captain speaking. We're just waiting on the de-ice truck to come put some de-ice on the plane. You know, in these cold conditions, we got to have that de-ice on the plane before we can take off. We are next in line. We should be hitting the runway soon.
Oh, they always say,
In just a few minutes.
they always say a few minutes. Okay. It's gonna be tight. Maybe the next flight will be delayed a little bit. Give us a little bit of breathing room. You know, Seattle's not a big airport, you know, and I know there's subway system, so we'll be able to get to whatever terminal we need to, hopefully. Waiting. 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 Hour goes by. If we land on time, we have 0 minutes to get to our connecting flight.
Just an update. I'm still waiting on that de-ice truck. There, we have two here at Fairbanks. One of them got stuck in the snow. We're hopefully going to be getting that, and the other one ran out of de-ice. So hopefully we'll be getting that soon.
Are you kidding me? This airline and this airport are used to these weather conditions. They should be pros at this. The ice truck gets stuck in the snow? Let me hop out and push it. What are you talking about? De-ice the wheels. All right, what's up, Kelly? Oh, I love JetBlue. JetBlue is probably my favorite airline. Yeah, holy, exactly. Despise the snow. Oh, hell yeah, Kelly. Long story short there, 2.5 hours from our original departure time, we finally take off. in the air. I'm watching the connecting flight, It takes off. So I'm on the horn with American Airlines. They booked this red-eye flight. It's the next earliest flight. I was like, seriously? We had a 1:30 p.m. flight, and the next flight out after that is midnight? Hey, what's up, folks?
Tier 3.
Like, I was just like, okay, whatever. Whatever gets me home the fastest at this point. I hate red eyes because my superpower is that I can sleep anywhere. My kryptonite is planes. I cannot sleep on planes for some reason. So, red eyes, I hate them. Because I just can't do it. So it's like, okay, whatever. So now our 1 hour layover turns into a 10-hour layover. And man, the whole time, there was this flight attendant. So, of course, everyone's upset, right? No one's being rude. No one's being rude to this flight attendants because it's not their fault, obviously, you know. And everyone, I feel like this plane, everyone realizes that, you know, because I've seen people like yell at flight attendants like they have nothing to do with this dude. But this one flight attendant, and usually flight attendants are very sympathetic, and they'll be like, is there anything we can do to make you more comfortable? You know, hey, you can stand up and walk around. You know, yes, if you need to use the bathroom, you know, whatever. Here's some extra snacks. And you want, like, whatever, right? This one flight attendant on Alaska is just, like, very by the book. And is just unsympathetic. And everyone's like, hey, do we know? I have no new information. No new information. And, like, while we're in the air, you know, she'd be like, all right, yeah, and so just a reminder, you know, for people making connections, you know, whatever. It's like, we all missed our connections, lady. And you know this. You can see at every single seat, you know where everyone's connections are, and you can see that we all missed our connections. And then and her announcements were super long-winded, and after every single announcement. And remember, you know, thank you for being loyal to Alaska Airlines. And if you remember, you can get the Alaska Airlines credit card and get loyalty points. It's like, lady, I'm never flying this airline again. What are you talking about? And it was just so frustrating because she was just like, sit down, shut up, buy the credit card because I get perks. You know, I get an incentive probably from selling it. And I was just so mad at this flight attendant. Just completely unsympathetic to everyone in their missed flights. Anyway. Yeah, no, like, that's the thing, Aiden. It's like she can't do anything. But, you know, she could be sympathetic, you know, commiserate. She not once was like, I know, yeah, it's such a bummer that you missed your flight. You know, did you rebook? You know, remember, you know, oh, your status with American, remember you can use the Platinum Help Desk, you know, like anything. But she was just like, it happens, buy the credit card. And like at one point I went up to go to the bathroom and like, you know, typically like when you go up towards the front of the plane where the bathroom is, it's like, there's like, this is the cockpit and then like the bathroom doors here. Well, there's like a little like cubby area right here. And I always duck into right there. And she was just like, I'm like, oh, let me just scoot here. And she was like, you need to wait behind the curtain. And I was like, oh, you know, I'm just going to the bathroom. You need to wait behind the curtain. I was like, okay. I've never had to do that before, but sure. I go wait behind the curtain. I'm just staring at her. And like 10 seconds later, the guy gets out of the bathroom. And I walk all the way back up there. It's just like... And I was expecting her as I walked by for her to be like, "Do you want to buy the credit card?" Oh yeah, that's the thing, Kelly. The other ones were fine. You know, it was funny. One of them, you know, I was in the middle. I was like getting something out of my bag, and one of the flight attendants was doing the beverage service, refreshment service, and she like bumped into me with her booty, and she goes, "Oh, sorry, I got a wide load back there." I was just cracking up. It's pretty funny. Yeah, she was acting like a DMV worker. Bro, I know. Oh, that's not even the end, Philip. It's just getting worse. So, well, we now have a 10-hour layover. So Karen and I spent 10 hours in the Alaska Lounge. And that cozy, comfy lounge started to lose its luster. Because it was the same food all day. You know, and like, it was, you know, it was still good, but it's just like, first world problems, but like, can't change it up. Like at Admirals Club, you get a kind of a wide variety of, not a wide variety. Man, the flagship lounge is insane. Like that's the best for food. No, Clobro, don't. It's just an annoyance. It's not a big deal. There are far worse things going on in the world than me complaining about flight stuff. But so we're there for 10 hours, and I mean, I was able to do all the podcast stuff. You know, got those episodes out for Patreon and all that. So I was able to do that. Played some Game of Thrones, the board game, on Steam. But so finally, we closed down the lounge. The lounge closed at 11. It was like, all right, well, let's go to our gate, I guess. Little delayed, but again, just normal amount of delay. Get on, and another reason why I hate red eyes is because there's only so much they can do to make the plane quiet and comfortable. So I'm like trying to like, you know, sleep. This guy's snoring, that guy's snoring. So it's like, let me put my noise canceling headphones on, but then like trying to, you know, sleep with headphones on. Is anything in my ears or on my ears? I can't stand it. So I was able to get like a couple hours sleep, whatever. Anyway, during our 10-hour layover, I noticed I can't get my boarding passes. Why can't I get my on my phone? I can't get my boarding passes. So I go up to the Alaska desk, and they're like, I don't know. I was like, I mean, can you point me in the right direction? You know, what do I do? Because American Airlines was saying that it was an Alaska flight, which I was like, what? That's weird. This was American's fault. So American got it wrong. It was actually an American flight, but I couldn't get my boarding pass. But then Alaska was like, sorry, next, you know, and I was like, can you please help me? No. I ended up leaving the airport to go talk to the ticket counter American Airlines guy. And he was like, oh, sorry, yeah, some weird glitch. Let me print these out. Here you go. And, you know, he was like, let me check on your bags. Bags are great. You know, it's currently in, like, Alaska's luggage locker. It's on the itinerary for them to bring it over to us for your flight. Good to go. Here you go. Sorry for, you know, very sorry about that. You know, we appreciate you being blah, 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 you know. And I was like, cool, thank you. Got it all sorted out. Go back through security, back to the lounge. So then I'm chilling. Got my tickets. Boom, on the plane. Here we go. Red eye, it sucks. Land. Get off the plane. Baggage claim is A17. We're parked at Terminal B. I take the Skylink over to Terminal B. Get the car, go park at A17. I walk in, Kara's there at the baggage claim, and she's like, our bags aren't here. Let me see. I can't find it. Well, luckily we're in Terminal A, and the baggage claim office is right there. Let's go over there. I can't find your bags. I was like, what? Looking, and he goes, okay, do you have any other baggage claim, like, because I have the slips, and I was like, no. And so I go on I download the Alaska app, input my itinerary, go look at the bag, and the bags just say at baggage claim. And he's like, oh, it's with Alaska? And I was like, no, it should have been on this flight. And he goes, I mean, it looks like they, for some reason, were on an Alaska flight. And first of all, there was an earlier flight with Alaska. It was 10:52 p.m. Our bags were randomly on that flight. It arrived at the airport an hour and a half before us. What? Why? So instead of Alaska giving our bags to American like they were supposed to, they just put it on a random flight. So he's like, yeah, you gotta go to Terminal E. That's the Alaska baggage desk. Back in the car, drive over to Terminal E. And I pull up. So it's the flight landed E16. Yeah. So I'm like, E21, E19, E11. Oh. So I park, go into E11. It's a wall. Like, I'm like, I'll just park E11 and go to E16. You can't. It's security. And I was like, so I go up to one of the TSA agents. I'm like, I'm looking for like E16. And she's like, there is no E16 baggage claim. I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, there's 2 baggage claims there. Otherwise, you'll have to get back in your car and go to the other side. I was like, so I checked those baggage claims. No, doesn't seem like it's the right ones. And she said, what airline? I walked back. She goes, wait, what airline are you with? Alaska? Yeah, you have to go on the other side for Alaska. Back in the car, drive over to there, walk in, find the Alaska baggage claim office. It's just this lady. So I walk in, I'm like, hi, I'm looking for my bags. And she's like, your bags? And I'm like, baggage claim office. Yes, I'm looking for my bags. I'm at the baggage claim office. And she's just like, what flight were you on? I was like, that's what's so weird. I was on this American Airlines flight 37 whatever, but my bags for some reason were on Alaska 135. She's like, whoa. And now at this point, she should have said, oh, 135, yeah, that landed an hour and a half ago. Sorry, I already took those bags and sent them down to the American side. Because I saw that there were American tags on it. Already walked them down. You got to go down to E40. Sorry. But instead, she's like, oh, weird. So, like, did you, like, stop and get food or something? What took you so long to get here? And I was like, I was never on that flight. What are you talking about? I already said that. What is stop for food? I was like, lady, I was never on that flight. I was on this flight. I just told you that. And she's just like, oh, what took you so long to get here? And I was just oh! I almost just punched her in the face. And I was just like, are you serious? So we're going back and forth, and she's just this weird flippant, like, what are you doing? I don't get it. So finally, she's like, yeah, no, you got to go down to American. I just walked those bags over there. And I was like, I said, oh, wait, why didn't you say that at the beginning? And she was just like, oh my gosh, dude. And she was like, yeah, it's just right down there at the end of the building. And so she made it seem like it's like right there. So I'm like, oh, I'll just walk. It was like, a mile and a half walk, which is not a big deal, but it's like, I wish I would have just gotten back in my car. Would have been faster. So I go to the American Airlines office, and they're just like, oh, are you the owner of these 3 bags? I was like, yeah. They're like, yeah, we were so confused. Like, and they're like, why was this? We don't know why, this was on the Alaska flight. And I was like, brother, you and me both. And I was like, thank you guys so much. Here you go. And I got the bags. Go home. Well, so here's the thing. Alaska actually reached out to me. Oh, I don't have my phone. When I put out an Instagram story, because I like quoted or whatever my original post at the lounge, I was like, Lounge not worth it. 0 out of 10. Never doing Alaska again. I tagged them. And they replied, and they're like, hey, can you tell us what's going on? So this was while we were in our long layover. I told them everything that happened, and they were like, yeah, we're so sorry. And they gave me like a... And I had to go back and forth. They kept saying like, oh, it's a weather issue. Sorry. They're like, it's a weather issue. Sorry. But then I was like, it wasn't a weather issue. It's one thing if there's thunderstorms and lightning. It's like, sure, ground the planes. That's weather. But it was not snowing. There was just snow on the ground, and the de-ice machine got stuck in the snow. That's a mechanical issue. That's a user error. It's not weather. And so finally they relented. They're like, okay, yeah, you're right. And they gave me a $200 voucher for another flight. And I was like, thanks, but I'm never using your airline again. Especially now. And then that was before all the shenanigans with the bags. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm exhausted. So that's what's so crazy. It's like normally this would be like Sunday night, maybe Monday morning, and then Tuesday I'm streaming. This all happened 6 hours ago, guys. Not even. This just happened. Never have I been more happy that I have an American Airlines hub, not an Alaska hub. And I don't know if Dark Respite's here or will be. She loves Alaska, and it's like, this is the most rinky-dink dumb airline I've ever been a part of. It's like Spirit. They cut corners, you know, they're very nickel and dimey. But at least they're not like morons. Like, it seemed like everyone who worked at this airline was just dumb. It was so weird. Anyway, all to say, first world problems. You know, obviously things could have gone far worse, so it's whatever. But it just happened to me. I'm a little heated. Let's chill. Avery, how's it going? Philip with the hearts. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, I know, Fairy Tale. Are you flying with your overseas trip? Well, that'll be something different. Alaska is literally just to Alaska and back, like they do the Pacific Northwest. But I was excited because I've always heard good things. This is just insane. No, Philip, I would totally go back to Alaska if there was any other way to go. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, Philip. Tell your mom thank you. It's all good. I appreciate you. Oh, hang on. I did write down 2 things. So, separately from it, on the way there... Hang on. Okay, here we go. Oh, there you go, Fairy Tale. We got to overhear on the way there once, on the way back once, these boomers. These boomers, right? So on the way there, a row in front of us, there's a boomer lady, so she's a row in front and to the left to us, talking to these people right in front of us. Just really loud, doesn't care if she's interrupting other people, doesn't care if she's being too loud. Of course, why would she? She's a boomer. The world revolves around her. And, you know, she's just blah, 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 talking about, oh, yeah, I'm heading to Seattle for her rental property. Oh, they have to go and fix it up. It got trashed. Literally, she said this. She got trashed by those Section 8 people. Said it a couple times, and I was just like, okay. And she was like, yeah, like they didn't take care of the house at all. It just trashed it and had these parties. So we had to kick them out. And like, so but it's like, okay, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. You know, maybe she did have horrible tenants, you know, she didn't, them maybe being Section 8 have anything to do with it, but it's just like, that sucks if you have some tenants and they trash your house. Like, that sucks. What's up, Marcus? And then the conversation drifts away from something else, comes back. Oh! Just a minor detail she left out in the original story. Those Section 8 people. Oh, it was her daughter invited them all. It was her daughter it was her daughter's friends. She made it seem like she had these tenants who sucked and trashed her house. It was her daughter was the tenant and was just throwing parties. And so it's like the whole time she had all this ire towards the Section 8 people. It's like, no, your daughter's the one at fault, you dumbass. Insane. Like, I was just... Sounds like it was a, I don't know, you problem? Maybe you're not a good parent? And then on the way back, behind us is a military guy talking with two older boomers. They're like, oh, where are you stationed? Like, oh, here, whatever. And they're like, yeah, our son's 21 and we're really trying to convince him to go to the military. We really think he needs the discipline. And he was like, oh, like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, he has no direction. And, he's one of those, Gen Z who, like, we'd go on a trip to Hawaii and he would just be on his devices in the car the whole time. And we'd be like, wow, look at this beautiful sight. And they would just be like, oh, yeah, cool. Back to their devices. The whole time they're talking about how their son has no drive, no direction, is always on his phone, always on his tablet. And it's just like, they're like, we don't get it. And I was so mad. Because it's like, joining the military should not be just some like, oh, he needs to go to day camp for a year to learn how to be disciplined. It's like, no, you would just lightly send your son off to the military to maybe fight in a war because he looks at his devices too much. It's like, I wonder why he looks at his devices too much. Maybe because you raised him on devices his whole life and that's all he knows because you're boomers and you guys kind of suck. Oh, I wonder who's really at fault here. Interesting. God. So the moral of the story, if you're just now joining, Alaska Airlines sucks and boomers suck. Anyway, let's end it on a high note. Alaska Comic Con was awesome. Had a great time. Brought Carol on because she wanted to, just clock out for the weekend. She had a great time, real chilling. We had some good food. Apparently, there's a lot of Thai places in Fairbanks, and we had some really good Thai food. Noodle House was the one that was recommended to us. Pad Thai was solid. Best Thai tea I've ever had. You guys like Thai iced tea? Avenger. Yeah, Kristen, yeah. If anything, I feel like there's a lot of hurry up and wait in the military. Yeah. And then it was, man, the first night, so Thursday, no, so this would have been Friday. Saturday. Saturday, we were looking for something kind of unique, and there was a very highly recommended, highly rated jazz fusion restaurant. It was like Cuban food. And we're like, highly rated. Downside of this place was it took forever to get our food. Like, it took 45 minutes from when we ordered it. It was insane. But I got the halibut, fresh halibut. Oh my God, it was good. Man, it was good. But so then when we left the restaurant, the Uber driver was like, "Oh, what'd you think?" You know, we said, you know, food is great, vibes are cool. Took forever. He was like, "Yeah, it's so highly recommended, but it's like with an asterisk. It's like one of the best places to eat ever. Asterisk, if you're not in a hurry." Cause, I mean, this is a type of places I like to go to. It's a Cuban husband and wife. They're both jazz musicians, and the husband's like the one of the only waiters and like host of the restaurant. Wife is the cook, and like even she will come out and like take orders and stuff. And they had like one other waiter, like that was it. It was a pretty small restaurant. And so she cooks everything from scratch. Yeah, oh, made with love. It was so good. And then apparently, so I wish I had known this later, but like around, like once it gets to like 9:30, 10, like people aren't really eating dinner anymore. They pare down the menu so it's like only appetizers, like the kind of quicker stuff to cook. And they play jazz. Like they'll play a song, go back, make a couple appetizers for people who want them, go back, play a couple songs, you know. Other musicians will come in and like they'll play till like 3 a.m, you know, way past closing time if people are still there and want to hear them play and like have apps. Yeah, it was real cool vibes. I think it was called Jazz Fusion. All right, I like it, yeah. Oh, Wolf Guy, remind me of our interaction. Marcus, better the food is, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was, yeah, over, and everyone at Alaska Comic Con, I was just talking about how awesome the con was, Wolf. It was great. Had a blast. Just find a different way to get there. But yeah, Alaska Comic Con, Jazz Bistro. Thank you, Kaniska. There you go. That's what it is. But yeah, so the whole time I'm like texting Chris, Owen, and I always text each other back when we're at cons just to see how it's going. And drive to Alaska, that would be a far drive. He's like, man, I want to go, you know. And I was like, bro, it took me like 3 years. Like the waiting list of people wanting to get into Alaska Comic Con is so long because the flights are expensive. So a guy who runs the show, you know, he's not bringing out like, it's not like a fan expo where it's like 80 guests. It's like 10 maybe. This weekend there was 6 because a few of them had to back out at the last second. They did, Kaniska, yeah. But yeah, so I was talking with the showrunner. I was like, you should bring Wake Up next year. He's like, I'll put him on the list. Might be a couple years then. Because I've known Ben for a little while now, and I was just able to go. Met Tim Downey, for you Baldur's Gate fans. So I felt bad for Tim because the big draw was going to be him, Neil Newbon, and another Baldur's Gate person. But Neil and the other person had to back out, but Tim went anyway. But, you know, because it's like, oh, he was supposed to expecting, like, you know, his bros or whatever. Sadly, they couldn't make it. But Tim was great. A lovely man. Kara was blushing over his very nice English accent. I did not, Marcus. Holy crap, Lakin. Well, no, Colobro is in Canada. I think Calgary, right, is your closest major city, Colobro? Oh, no. You're closer to Toronto. You're closer to Quebec or Montreal or something. But oh, and I also met Alan Lee. Now I felt bad. I never heard of Alan. Do you guys know Alan Lee? he was just cast in JJK. And he was in the K-pop Demon Hunter movie. He's, I think, one of the again, I don't know anything about the movie. There's the 3 main girls, and then there's like a boy group. And I think he's the guy who his eyes are covered with hair. Saha Boys. But yeah, he was super cool. You know, he's real nerdy like me, you know, so we're talking about he mods Game Boys, which is cool. So we're probably gonna and he's gonna be at Animate Raleigh next month, so we'll probably hang out. Fatal Sniper, hello. But yeah, it was super cool. Great weekend. Good food, good people. Bad airline. But it's all good. I'm here. Let's do this. Okay, I do need to... I forgot. I'm using this machine. So I need to download the file that I need. Connor Hellebuck, goalie in the history of Olympics, makes 40-plus saves in the game and get an assist. What? He got us, man. That's always cool when goalies. It's always cool when goalies get goals or assists, but also when they fight. Shit. All right, hang on. Let me upload something. I don't think is Craig here by chance. I don't think Craig is here.
Did you have an awesome time? Did you drink awesome shooters and listen to awesome music and then just sit around and soak up each other's awesomeness?
Yes. Yes, I did. Otter. Oh my god. What the hell is his name? Oh wow, Marcus, that's crazy. Able to watch all 1155 episodes in one piece? Wow, that's crazy. You were just like going to town. What was your favorite arc? My god, you guys just hearing my computer just like taking off like it's a freaking jet engine. Warred. All right, I have to quickly get Spotify up. Marco's a go. Hell yeah. Actually, let me open this first so I can hide it. Recently watched someone, she played a bunch of the demos created for the, oh. Do 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 do. All right, is there anyone in here who does not subscribe to Spark and Chaos on YouTube? Anyone? 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 Ah! Hell yeah. Jackie, go over to Spark and Chaos. Drop it, Lakin. I don't remember what the command is. For the podcast, we're very close to monetization. Go to YouTube and drop a subscribe if you aren't yet. I would super appreciate it. I'd super appreciate it. Right? All right, let me download this.
Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone?
Bueller.
Anyone?
Bueller. Bueller. Right. Nice, Jackie. Appreciate you. Oh, Mac, appreciate you. Okay. I don't have any alcohol, so I won't cheers, but let's get rocking and rolling. Let's start the show. Hell yeah.
Anus snake. No, Ashley, we're not doing this again.
So quickie with the boys. Yelling.
Kyle, you've betrayed me too many times.
It's Margaret! Oh, there's just dead body.
Let's go.
Well, guess what? Time for Kyle to go pinch one off. We'll be back really soon.
Shit.
Come on.
Has sub only chat been on this whole time? Oh no! Everyone can talk now!
He can flash a little lightning.
Damn it. I thought if I did it fast enough, it would avoid it. That's so crazy. Just barely showing Spotify does that. Robert Carradine? Like David Carradine's brother? You're only one. Remind me of your interaction. Our interaction. All right, that shouldn't be too loud. How's the music? This is the Alaska Comic Con playlist. Yeah, I know, Lexi. Don't worry. Yeah, Craig put it in there. Get out of here. Good. Yeah, hopefully it should be kind of low in the background. But yeah, so of course, anytime I do a playlist for a con, I always look up famous musicians from the area, either the city or the state. And so I had no idea that Jewel was from Alaska. Like, we got to kick it off with Jewel. Who randomly was on Rob Lowe's roast. We can. Oh, Kineska, it's been a little bit, but yeah, we have done those for sure. I was like, my cousin band Face the Lion 2 song on 2025. Okay? Your mom. I will say, man, I watched a ton of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I freaking love that show. Like, Larry David, man, like, he's so good. Like, I think the world would be a better place, for the most part, if we were all a little more like Larry David. Working on a poster that switches between two Denki pictures from, like a lenticular one. Oh, I want one of those so bad for cons. I think that those would do really well. Oh, the traders. Kara loves the traders. I can. Okay, any hardcore Sparking Chaos fans out there, because I feel like my show and tell item for this episode, I think I've already done it. But before I go back and like try to find it, I just wonder if someone... Oh, nice! So I signed your lenticular, was that you? I'm gonna risk it. Oh, nice! I remember that. I remember you. Very cool. Okay, luckily, like, so the Super Board Game Bros clips that I've been doing, you know, those are, I kind of have to find them. Some of them are kind of like written down or whatever. But I also kind of need to find them. The Sparking... my goal is to get through all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 clips before 4 o'clock. I think we can do it. Okay, Fairy Tale, have I done the... Have I done the Funimation paddle before? I don't know if you've watched the ep yet. Oh, actually, here, let me start with this. You like the listener voicemail segments? Yeah, they're always fun. This one was a good one. This one features Lexi. We actually might need a couple more. So if you have not called into the studio, call, because there's a couple of them I realized the story's cut off.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Leah's talking about doing spicy stuff. Boom. All right, so that's a minute 13. If I can make this edit here, let's see. Boom. 5 seconds over, that's okay. You know that scene? Oh, how many... do we have a lot of Black Butler fans in the house? Leah... Oh, wait. 61. Leah, 9. Oh, God! There we go. Next movie stream win? Because the last movie we watched was that god-awful Fog movie. No, I auditioned for it, but I might have had a very small role. Something I wanted to watch. I know really nothing about it. I do know that I should have been Grell, because the guy who ended up being Grell never worked again. Oh. Lakin, is it really? Oh my god, I'm such a dumbass. I'm like, flitting? Tilfing? Maybe lifting? Well, there you go, Glint. Nice. We need some of those 6-letter ones. Ooh, filing? Someone do filing? I'm locked. Nice. Oh, nice. I hate it. You're only one. During the ad breaks, you know, if you're a subscriber, you can play Words with Friends. That's what that is. All right. Clip 2. Hey, what up, Tim?
Tier 3.
No, wait, no, it's... There we go. Oh. $607. You know, I had a whole long story about my weekend. Some of you threw down your roses and thorns, but what about you guys? What was going on with y'all this weekend? If you haven't already said your rose and thorn. Philip, how are your streams? I saw you streamed a couple times. Obviously, I couldn't join. But hopefully your streams are good. Cut out the space and the long. You're just now back? I thought this was the Alan Parsons Project. Anyone remember this scene in Overlord? Oh, nice, Tim. That's awesome. Twerks in the chat for Tim. Oh, nice. All right, on Clobro. Hopefully those change. Oh, Jackie, that's not, I'm not self-conscious about it, but I do and like a lot. I think so. Been good. Started Deadpool on Friday. Movie, doing the movies on stream? You doing movies on stream? Scones on Saturday. Deadpool was nice raids last night. Cool. Oh, nice. Ah, hell yeah, Phil. Appreciate you. He is the promoting king. Deadpool. Oh, I didn't know there was a Deadpool game. Deadpool. Whoa. Like, what kind of game is it? Is it good? Oh, it's a fun game. Oh, I hope it is a PS2 game. Oh, a ported PS3 game. Oh. Oh, whoops. Forgot to do this part. I've never even heard of it. I mean, obviously it makes sense that there's a Deadpool game, but still. Oh, y'all know this one. Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, nice. Hang on, I messed up Leah's a little bit. I didn't realize she was leaning down so much. There we go. True hero. 55 seconds. 55 seconds. Shaltier. Boom. Thank you, Jiro, for saying I could not care less. Sings back up for Jiro. Hell yeah. He's meant to be. No, she goes, he's meant to be. So you'd say, he's meant to be. I don't know what the harmony is there. It sounds like he. Oh. I don't know. Oh, this is a funny Alexa story. God damn it. So funny. I'm so used to Pro Tools timecode. DaVinci's a little different. Stop taking long pauses when you're talking. Do you guys know where this is going? Who here has... Okay, pee-pee in the chat if you've seen Sekirei and remember it. Poo-poo in the chat if you've never seen Sekirei or do not remember it at all. Poo-poo, 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 poo-poo. Wow. Pee-pee? Okay, Chloe. Sekirei is one of those shows you gotta kind of be careful. Like, you can't just be like, oh, let me watch it at work, or... Yeah, Marcus remembers Sekirei. Tim. Oops. Oh, well, didn't mean to do that. Oh, dummy. That is the most anime. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Chloe. Okay. You know, Sekirei is another in a long line of anime where it's like, remove the fan service, and there's actually a really good show there. You know, it's heartwarming and it's good messages and it's cool action, good animation. But it's just like, why you gotta make them do this stuff? And correct me if I'm wrong, Marcus, I feel like you would know. I feel like that's Alexis's first lead. Written and drawn by a woman? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so for those who've seen it, and it was the literal first time it happened in the show. 50 seconds, nice. Yeah, Chloe, yeah. I like Sekirei. Alexis's lead, first lead. I think Joel McDonald's first lead. Yeah, like, no, it's good. It's good. It's good. Alexis. I already started a new timeline. Oops. All right, now we go to the show and tells. Cut out some saving challenges? What? What are you talking about? Saving challenges? Oh, look, some Kamen Rider fans in the house? Tim, I figure you would, because Kamen Rider is essentially just Power Rangers. Other main characters: Colleen, Tia, Lydia. That's right. Lydia's the blonde, like old English style one. Jamie, Leah. Zez. What is that? We'll do a zoom in here. Right. Oh. First of all. Pronounce the Z. 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 Yeah, no, Chloe. It was just shocking because I want to say it was mildly popular. I don't think it was unpopular. A commoner. ZZZ. A Journey of Thought with Kyle and Leah. Easy breezy. Leah ST. 4 down. 7 to go. Kyle. Show and tell. to You know what has never been added to any of my convention playlists? Diane Word. Does no one listen to Diane Word anymore? Occasionally. Who? Occasionally who? They're a South African rap duo. I don't know who that is. Oh, what book, Fairy Tale? Oh, Kristen, no! do a fun little move here. See, I'm coming inside. No thanks. Oh, is this epic? Whoa. So fast. This is how I describe Tamaki. Sad emo clam man. Tempest by Victoria Aveyard. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice fairy tale. Hell yeah. Damn. Oops. Ah! Ah. Boom. Editing. Whoosh. Man, that was a long time ago. Oh, really, Kaniska? That's funny. Actually, we posed this question in this episode. Do you guys, how many of you did the, online cons, and what did you think of that? Because basically, I talk about it, and I'm like, I wasn't a big fan. I felt like it was kind of a ripoff for fans. I did one, and that was it. Yeah. You guys don't remember that? Yeah, basically during the pandemic.
I see. No, I don't.
There's a lot of conventions who basically, rather than just completely just shut down, they were like, we're going to do a digital version of our convention. Yeah, GalaxyCon. GalaxyCon was the biggest one. Look at that baby Kyle. I was like 33 in that picture. Sign up for a 5-minute talk with VAs. Yeah, that's where I got the idea to do it for one-on-ones. Kaniska, that was like summer of 2020. Hey, Sebastian, Sammy, hello.
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate your support.
Hey, Josh.
Subscribe with Prime.
Prime. The easy way to subscribe. I had to demote myself temporarily. No worries, man. Tim, is that for Oklahoma City? Shame me? No, there's no shame, man. No shame at all. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Yeah. I did Color World. Actually, I lied. So yeah, I did Color World once, GalaxyCon once. So I did 2. The Funimation one was free for everyone, so that doesn't count. I mean, everything all right, though? I mean, that's the more important question, as long as everything is all good. Back in the dizzy. Oh, it's a little long. Okay, hold on. Let me pop that down there, because it's going to be even longer. Okay, right on, Josh. No worries. The band question wrong, too. I did, no, I didn't get it wrong, but it was like 3 of the 5 I got right, because, yeah, oh my gosh! Do we still have the Tokoyami playing saxophone? So yeah, I got Denki right. He played guitar. I got Jiro right. Played bass and sang. Oh, nice, Sebastian. Literally. I got Bakugo right. Drums. You're supposed to name the 5. I couldn't remember what Momo did, or I don't even know if I remembered she was in the band. Oh my god. No, thank you. I couldn't remember what Tokoyami did. And so I said he played saxophone. Well, I know that now. But because of that, I thought we had a Tokoyami saxophone emote. Do we not? Maybe it's just in the Discord? Someone find it. Stand by. No. It was definitely made. Hold on. I don't remember who made it, though. We have it somewhere. I know we do. Oh man. Oh well. Oh, we do have it. Nice. Saxy Tokoyami. Stand by. Kyle Phillips poops. Who pooped all over my server? Nicole? Boom. Saxy Tokoyami. That was a whole thing. All spawned from this moment of me during this trivia thing. I was like, saxophone? Oh, no, I got you, Lexi. All right. So ideally I lose like 20 seconds. There we go. That's where we're ending it. Oh, nice. Let's keep that in. Get the comments going. Oh. Oh, why is it? Oh, interesting. Huh. Boom, 105. That's good. A Journey of Thought with Kyle and Leah. Nice. Perfect. Kyle, show and tell. Boom. Counterfeit? I don't know this song. Has anyone watched the new app yet, you Patreoners? I asked because I'm wondering if our mukbang was a little too much. Hey, what's up, Lee? You're at work? How's work going?
Three.
Little Kids and Old People is the name of this clip. Oh, nicely. Is that good or bad, closing early? Good for me, bad for business. Who gives a shit? Do you guys know, apparently maybe something's going on tonight on Chris's stream. I think we're doing Gartic Phone or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be there, but I might be like, okay, I'm out. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. Yeah, like in. No Thorn Rose, I got 4 days off from work. Nice. Hell yeah. Staycation? I love staycations. Staycations are my favorite. Oh, gosh. Language. Little kids, old people. Okay, did this overlap weird? Okay. 50 seconds. Nice. Yeah, have a good day at work. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jackie. Lil kids, old people. Boom. Over halfway. They're holding out for a hero. Holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. This is, oh yeah, plus ultra bases. This is a great line. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, this one's gonna be a little long. I gotta cut it down. What? I was gonna say, is this a Five Nights at Freddy's song? I don't know if I've heard this one. My go-to, of course, is always stay calm. Do 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 do. That's a good one. Is this from like one of the characters' perspectives or something? What's everyone got going on this week? Oh, shit. Ah, nice. Spicy Ultra. That's right. I've not even looked at my schedule. All I know is I have a session at 4 today. Oh, Leah. Other than that, I have no idea because I just had to get up and running. The Scream movie, nice. Kirby turned 2 yesterday? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, shoot. Okay, 2854. Oh. Wait, do we need all this? Okay, that could be the stop of it. The end of it. Thank you, Wolf Kai. Have a good one. Who's starting a new job? What's your new job? Right on, Tim. Have a good one. Hey, what's up, Dr. Awesome? That's good. We can stop back there. That'll make it a little shorter. Oh, yeah. Now it's... Oh, wait. 49 seconds. Hell yeah. Oh, is this Hamilton? Ultra bases. Tangled. I don't know why this is called Tangled. Let's see. Oh, yeah. First base ultra, plus ultra, beyond plus ultra, home run, go beyond plus ultra. You know. Hey, Nick, how's it going? 15 stream streak. This is till 29:45. The room where it happened. Nice. Why? There we go. Anyone else not super get into Hamilton? Like, when that musical came out, it was like everyone at Funimation was like, oh my god, have you seen it yet? Have you seen it? It's one of the greatest musicals ever. And I'm just not a big musical guy, but like, I was like, oh, I'll see it eventually. But you haven't seen it yet? I was like, nope. And I finally saw it, and I was like, it's good. But as talented as Lin-Manuel Miranda is, so I was talking to Caitlin Glass about this, actually, because he did all the music for, I think, Moana. And I was like, he's obviously very talented, and he knows what he's doing. I was like, oh, there's just something about his style I think I'm just not really into. And she was like, it's the call and response thing. She's like, it's not, especially for, like, Disney, it's just not, like, classic, just like this person is singing, has a verse, and then this person has a verse, and then they harmonize. Lin-Manuel's style is it's very much like multiple people singing something at the same time, and there's a word for that, and it's very impressive, and it sounds good. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, that style. So for me, Hamilton wasn't like the big, like people were obsessed with Hamilton. And it's not me being a contrarian, I promise. Like I do like it, you know, but I'm just like, Set it right there. "39 seconds." It's good. So when I watched it, my cousin is a musical fan, so she was obsessed. Tangled. Watching with 20 more was okay. And I think part of me is always gonna be mad at Hamilton because for some reason the Academy, was it the Emmys? When like at the height of like the pandemic, Bo Burnham should have won for Inside. Like it was so poignant and so just reflective of what was going on in our society. It was so good, and everyone assumed he was gonna win. And then like the Hamilton Greatest Hits won instead, and everyone was just like, "What?" And so I was like, no thanks. Songs also by Lin. Yeah, Encanto. Same deal though. Like I really like those songs. They're really well done. They're catchy. But like I kind of have to be in the right headspace, you know, because especially for a Disney song, there's like this is going to, and then like we don't talk about Bruno, where they're just like all singing lines at the same time. It's just like it's a lot. He did Encanto and Moana, right? Or did someone else do Moana? I might have said Moana earlier, meant Encanto. First Moana, but not the second one. Okay. I never saw the second one. All right, listener voicemail. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. So I have to cut off 11 minutes. Because essentially with this one, I want Lexi. So Lexi asks, "What's your favorite Spanish word?" And I'm going to cut out because we start to talk about it and then just talk about something else for like 10 minutes and then finally answer. So I'm going to cut out that huge chunk in the middle. Are you ready to hear yourself, Lexi? No. All right, this is my only gripe with DaVinci Resolve. So this, you can see as I drag it, that black translucent box. It tells me how long this clip is that I'm making, and then how much I'm adjusting it from the original grabbing, I wish it would tell me what time code I'm at. I want to drop it at 1:45:46, but I can't. So I just kind of have to guess. Anyway. Hey, Kyle, Leah.
He can flash a lady lightning.
Catapult.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
He's 14 feet tall. once wrestled a grizzly bear.
Dang it. If I got in here 5 seconds sooner, hold on.
Kyle Phillips, so amazing.
Crayon? Oh! O is the hidden letter. Corn? Someone do corn? I'll do corn. Oh, so it looks like E is fake. E is fake. O is hidden. Yarn. Someone can do yarn. I can do yarn. Nice. Corny. Nice. Ooh, a lot of words like that. Rayon. Nice. Crony. Ooh, nice fairy tale. Well, no. Is Nork a word? No. Nork. Narco? Rank? Rainy? Oh, we got it. Nice. And you thought we weren't going to get it. Yeah, I'm actually going to let you guys do one more. The kids just got home. I haven't seen them since I left. The bigs, anyway. BRB. Oh no, what happened? How close were you? Let's see, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I'm guessing not too close. Not even close? That's crazy. I know. It should be less words. And it should tell you, for having Q as a hidden letter, and it should tell you the, like, what the words were, like, after the fact, whether you win or lose. It's like, here were the other words. So you can kind of get inspired and remember, get ideas for other words, you know? Q as a hidden letter. That's rough. Okay, should I line up our eyes, our noses, or our chins? Ooh, looks like if I do chins, eyes and chins line up, so I'll do that. I don't know if there's a rule of thumb or something. Butts? Become words on stream, that's right. All right, here's Lexi's voicemail. It's just so easy. See, I do these global volume adjustments, but sometimes it's just a little too much.
You can't keep getting away with it!
I do. Every time. It's just so easy. Okay, then we talk about... Do you guys know the Saving Anna or Creating Anna? Inventing Anna. You guys know what this is? Oh my god, we talk about the Epstein files, all because of Lexi's voicemail. I don't even remember, Alexi. Have a look at that. I mean, that's like a solid just 10 minutes. Hang on, how... Let me see how... With all that cut out, where's a minute? Ah, damn. We're way... kind of way over. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. Ah! I don't know, you know what, maybe we'll just end it there. And people will have to watch the episode to find out what our favorite Spanish word is. Because that's a good ending point. That's pretty good. And it's just over a minute, so that way we don't have to get in the weeds, and we can make that happen pretty easily. Boom. Oh, then this is the Spanish Christmas. Mi burrito sabanero. So this clip is just me singing this song. Tuki 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 tuki. Tuki 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 ta. That's the end of the clip. These are my favorite kinds of clips, where it's just like a snapshot of just randomness. So you're like, what the hell? What is the context of this? What does sabanero mean? Tuki 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 tuki. Tuki 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 ta. Lord. Oh. Mi burrito sabanero. Wait, so it's like, what? Lord. I went on my Lord donkey to Bethlehem? Is that what that is? Your Spanish is going away? What do you mean? Spanish Christmas. Oh, really? Well, Alexa, you got to call your mom every day. All right, now the last one. We did it. The very important debate at the very end of the episode. Wait, no, so this would be 2. All right, so pee-pee in chat if you're pecan, poo-poo in chat if you're pecan. Pee-pee for pecan, poo-poo for pecan. Pecan, pecan, pecan. Pecan, pecan. Mac, where you located? Ish. Don't dox yourself. So far, it seems like the Northerners say pecan. The Southerners say pecan. I don't know where you're from, Tumblr. The pea that can. From Indiana. That's my family says it. What the heck? Stuff doesn't go all the way to there. What the heck? Okay. It's the pea that can. Whoa. This is, I think, the correct answer, what I'm about to say. Makes it taste different. Like pecan pie or butter pecan. Micah? I think you and I are on the same page. Dang, why are we so different right here? Pecan. I don't know if that's a Texan thing. No, I do not like pecan pie. Yeah, see, pecan pie sounds so dumb. As I've explained before, if it's the only dessert available, I'll eat it, but it's definitely not my favorite at all. We'll end on Leah saying D's nuts. Nut. No. Nice. Under a minute. Let's go. Boom. There it is. I once had apple pie and blondies. It was so good. Is your favorite band? What band was it? Oh, Fall Out Boy. Dutch apple pie, hell yeah. Crumbles, hell yeah. All right, let's render them. Let's see how long it takes. I've never rendered on this computer. I wonder if it'll go faster because it's the better processor. Nope. In fact, it's slower. How's that possible? All right, we're going to be wrapping up here. Just a minute. Got to get to this session. Let's see what's going on this week. Let me actually look at my calendar. Oh, I got some one-on-ones tomorrow. Yeah, so hang on, let me double check something with Chris. But yeah, so tonight, a Gartic phone stream. I haven't played that in a long time. On Chris's stream. Might stream as well. Thursday, I'm excited. First official Arc Raiders stream. Hey, Stressed and Blessed. How's it going, afternoon? That'll wrap February up, stream-wise. We do have a Tier 2-3 bonus stream. Friday night. Probably All's Justice. Like, why not? That'll be in the Discord. Is his birthday today? Or tomorrow is? Why isn't he doing it tomorrow then? I got poker this weekend, and man, I am determined. I have been on a losing streak on poker. Like, it's not been going well. I'm going to reset, play cautiously, expertly. I'm going to win this Saturday. And then to kick off March, Rock Band. We've got the new drums. Got the new drums in. So what I'm going to be doing probably Saturday or Sunday afternoon, I'm going to be doing some stream tests because I got to go back and look at that VOD to see exactly what happened. And I'll probably try and... If you guys find any videos that are like, here's how you stream Rock Band, Just because it's like, excuse me, the mic is the weird part. Because we had 2 issues, for those who remember. Just the drums not really working and the pedal was broken. Fixed. The other thing is the mic for Rock Band going into Rock Band and then being heard on stream was super delayed for some reason. So on stream we played with like lowering the mic volume all the way or lowering the stream, like all sorts of stuff. So not really sure what the sweet spot is there. Just bluff it. What do you mean just bluff it? Oh, bluff the poker game. Oh, I'm a bluffer. The problem, so this is why I've been getting in trouble these past few games, is typically I'll be pretty aggressive at the beginning, get a nice little pot, and then with an advantage, you can bluff more easily because you have the money to back it up. But I've been getting in trouble early, so it's hard to kind of bluff your way back in because people with more money will be like, man, let's see what you got. And you're just like, oh. So it's not been going great. But we're gonna change that. We're gonna hit the big reset. March 1-on-1's available? Probably not yet. I'll be doing that this week. Let me see. It does not look like it. No, I'll get those going. March will be interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to do bonus streams in March. What's up, Laffy Son? If I do, it'll have to be next weekend. Because then I'm out for Animate Raleigh. And then between March 13th through the 23rd, I will be gone. I'll be home one day. Like a day and a half. So I don't know if I can swing. Oh no, wait, I have. Oh, that's February. I was like, wait, I have it scheduled. But hang on, let me write this down. One-on-ones are a little easier to schedule because they can kind of be whenever. By the way, I do have on here the fanfic. I do want to dust that off. You know, you guys have put in a lot of hard work on that. I want to resurrect that, get that back going, because that is something I want to do. And the book club. I don't know why. I've just not been in that zone. So I've got Song of Achilles. I bring my Kindle with me on trips. But I just have not. I just need to set a date. And then I'll be, oh yeah, okay, let me get back into this. I've just been, I don't know what happened. I just kind of got out of the habit, and honestly, it's probably Arc Raiders. Combination of, like, I got back into Schedule 1. Arc Raiders has been fun. All sorts. I don't know. There's only so many hours in the day. Pretty sprayed. Oh man, you would have loved it, Kristen. So one of Kara's favorite things about this weekend was we're in Fairbanks, Alaska, right? Kind of not middle of nowhere, but kind of middle of nowhere. Right, literally right across the street from our hotel was a romance bookstore. And I think Kara spent most of her time in there because it was freezing cold, but she just had to walk across the street. And she would just go in there and basically just talked with the owner forever and would just talk books. And she got a couple of cool books, a lot of the sprayed, what'd you call it? Sprayed edge versions of some books. Had to schedule my March 101 for tomorrow. Oh, you doubled up? Gotcha. Ninth art project. And interesting. So this took a little bit longer than I thought. So when I use that adjustment clip thing on the streaming computer, which is older, it bogs it down trying to. So basically, I have to like make my edits first, then drop the adjustment clip in, skip cut, and then make the panning adjustments after the fact. It takes a little bit longer, but that's the system that's been working. I don't have to do this on the gaming computer because it's a stronger machine, but it seems like it's taking as long, if not longer, to render out these clips, which is interesting. There you go. Nice. Done. Hang on. Had to minimize Spotify, otherwise it would have freaked out. Let's see where. Where did it send those to? Or is it videos? Yeah. Oh, that was 55. There we go. Should be 11. Boom. Ready to be put out next week. Are the materials to do that DIY to my books, but I'm still figuring out how to not get any bleeding on the page. Oh, so like for some exclusive, like giveaways and stuff like that. Promo stuff. Special editions. Boom. Ranty, hello. How's it going? Well, you caught us right here at the very tail end. We're wrapping things up. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, ready? I wonder if the album covers are too small when you get to because I think it's when you get to the home. Hey, Mac with the roadies, appreciate you. All right, let's go to the home page because these are bigger album covers. Maybe he doesn't care. Popping in, not sure if you remember me. You blew up my Daisy Castle. Oh my gosh, that was forever ago. Wow. Yeah, still rocking and rolling. My schedule kind of changes here and there, and it's about to big time change here in March. We'll talk about that Sunday. Yeah, you caught me on a day co-working stream. So what the heck? That's interesting. So now it doesn't care all of a sudden. Yeah, heck yeah, Ranty. Oh, these are big. Maybe this will do it. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Oops. Hello.
Kyle Phillips! Kyle Phillips!
Game over. Ugh. I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy boy. One was supposed to be in March. Oh no, I got you. I will need a nap. Man, I just still am like... What a cluster, man. I cannot believe how crazy that whole thing was. I gotta do this session, and then, I don't know, like, I feel like a nap would just kind of ruin everything. I'm just gonna try and stay up and just, like, conk out after the stream tonight. Maybe I'll do a... Isn't there a category? Oh, I forgot to change the category. Isn't there a category that's just, sleeping, or like only sleeping? Sleep stream? There's no category for shut up. All right, I gotta go get to it.
I'm tired, exhausted even. Exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. All right, I'll catch you on the flippity flop. See you tonight on Chris's stream. See you guys Thursday for Arc Raiders. See some of you tier 3s tomorrow for one-on-ones. See all you tier 2s and 3s, what'd I say, Friday night? For All's Justice in the Discord. And then see all of you, the night streams are more your speed. Sunday night, kicking off March with a rock band stream. Very excited for that. But all right, I got a jet. Peace out. Love you all. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you all. Excuse me. After March 28th. That's so random. I want you guys to twerk all through the closing credits. And by the way, if you want to treat the closing credits like a kind of a comment section, comment card, give me a stream rating. What was your favorite thing? What was your least favorite thing? I thrive on constructive criticism, and the end credits is the time to do it. Make it happen.
Wealth, fame, power. Dr. Disrespect, the king of the streamers, obtained this and everything else the world had to offer, and his dying words drove countless souls to the streams.
You want my treasure? Well, you can have it. I left everything I gathered together in one place. Now you just have to find it. Yeah.
These words lured men to the internet, pursuing dreams greater than they ever dared to imagine. This is the time known as the Great Streamer Era.
Come on board and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. Stream fun. Compass left behind, it'll only slow us down. Your heart will be your guide. Raise the sails and take the helm. That legendary place that the end of the map reveals. It's only legendary till someone proves it real. And through it all, through all the troubled time, through the heartache and through the pain, know that I will be there to stand by you, just like I know you'll stand by me. So come on board and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. There's always room for you if you wanna be my friend. We are